Hi, today we're talking about scales. Scales? Boring. No, not boring. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be challenging because I have a great way for you how to study scales. Now, there's a lot of books with scales and you do not need them because when you play a scale, you know your next note, right? So why the need of books? So if you play scales, no books. I think even if you would read studying scales, then I think even 30 or maybe 40% of your focus is lost on reading. Throwing it away. So out with the books, we're going to do it by heart. I'm giving you the system. Okay, how's it going to be? We're going to do, this system is constant bowing. Now, what do I mean with constant bowing? Like a robot, your bowing will go like this. Just like that, okay? Now first we're going to start with one note on one bow. So this is the constant bow. Okay, one note. And as you might have noticed, the top note I only played once because sometimes in scale practices, when you go back, you start with that top note again. No, I'm playing it once because that is this system. I'm going to show you why that works really well. But you know, if you don't read, I'm not reading, so all my focus goes on. I'm looking at the bow. Is this bow? Am I bowing straight? Is my posture okay? Is everything okay? I can focus fully on that. That's why you should study scales without reading. Even close your eyes and listen to what you're doing. It's all perfect. Okay, now I'm going to do the same. The constant bowing is the robot. And now I'm going to fit in two notes on one bow. Got it? And as you might have noticed, two notes on a bow, I'm going to play 2 rounds, okay? Next up is 3, and now the real challenge is going to start because the root note it will appear on a different pulse, on a different, it's shifting all the time, it's moving along. You can hear it. I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna let you hear it. So I'm switching on the robot again. There we go, the bow. And I'm going to fit in 3 notes. And 3 rounds. Got it? Did you feel it? The moving, the shifting of that root note? Okay, now that's the challenge because left and right brain, they're gonna communicate really well with each other, and that's perfect, you know? Okay, 4. 4 is a little bit easier, I think. 4. Switching on the robot again. Easy, right? Okay, next challenge, 5. Okay, now you see what this does. This is really practicing the scale in the most perfect way you can imagine. 5, switching on the robot, 5. 'Can you follow it? It goes faster every time you add a note to the bow. It goes faster because the bow is just zoof, 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 constant bowing. And we're going to fit in the notes in 6. We're at 6. 6. And then 7. 7 is really easy because on the octave you change your bow. 7 notes in between. 7. And so on. You get it? Okay, now this is just in 1 octave, but if you're a little bit more advanced, you can play 2 octaves. I can play that in the first position when I would practice the scale of G. G starts here until there. I'm gonna do 3, 3, 3. Okay, on G. I'm skipping the 1 and the 2, but you have to do them, right? Okay, but 3. Get it? Get it? 3. So you can do that in more octaves. And if you're even more advanced and you're playing positions already, go to that reach up to your level, the level you're at. So if your reach is the 3rd position, you could play until the 3rd position. Like that's a D. Yeah? Play positions. If you're even more advanced, whoa, you go to there and back, whoa, to there and back. Now that's really studying scales the best way possible. Get it? I hope you want to practice this. This is a great warming up for the exercise or the song you're gonna play. The best warming up, the best way to practice scales. And of course you can also make up your own rhythmic patterns. Like that. You can invent it yourself, but I'm just giving you this system with the constant bowing, and this is with the shifting of the place of the root note, left, right brain. It's gonna work out fantastic. Do that every time you start, before you start your next exercise. Okay, bye-bye.